So, hi again. Today we are going to pull for Furina third constellation. I want it because it will increase my burst level by 3, and so my Furina will be able to give 125% damage bonus. As I said in my Furina guide video, I don't recommend pulling for her third constellation, but getting her and maybe pulling for the C1 or C2 is worth it, especially for my account. So, let's do this. First, as you can see, I've built a little bit of PT with Sitlali. I am 67 PT, so yeah, let's try to pull for Furina. I'm going to do temples, so wish me luck. Oh, early, I think. I hope so. I have to win a 50-50, so hope it. Thanks, I have 2,000 of them. I believe so. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. What a luck. Whoa. Okay. A double? Maybe. Impossible. But maybe. No, whatever. I'm super happy. Originally, I thought that I would lose the 50-50 and maybe I had to do more pulls. I don't know. I won't go for the C4. But, well, now I have a lot of left and I won't pull for the weapon because, yeah, it's strong, but my Furina doesn't need it. I think I'm going to keep the pulls for probably ESCOFIER. I want her C1 because, well, as you can see, my Skirk is C2 and I want ESCOFIER C1 because it's a big increase. So, now, what I'm going to do, I won't activate this yet. I will do some showcases and then I will activate it. My characters have some constellations, and keep in mind I'm a complete free-to-play, completely. I just farmed for my characters. This account is really old. I've played since day 3, I guess, or 4. So yeah, when Venti was first released. And I surely do Skirk, maybe Chasca, and surely Nuvi, and Arlecchino. Arlecchino, yeah, surely. Oh yeah, also, one more thing. I've noticed that I have these primos to collect. I didn't do that. I meant to do it at the start of the video, but whatever, I'll do it now. I will first showcase my builds, because yeah, they are pretty invested. My Arlecchino is really good. Probably the best build on my account. I love her. So yeah, of course, Furina. Right now C2 with these stats. And yeah, Favonius because it's useful. Right here I have double hydro, but whatever. If I don't, I I don't want to swap weapons or fish or whatever. I stick with that. Bennett with the sack like this. Yelan, standard C0 Yelan like this. Of course, Bennett is C6. Then I will showcase my Chasca, that is C2 with the Skyward Harp. Right here, C2. With pretty good build, actually. It's really good. Also, 1, of course, 10 and 9, 10, 10, 8. Then I will showcase my Skirk, Finale of the Deep, C2, 1, 10, and 10. And then my Neuvilette is pretty standard. Is on this build. Prototype member. I have the source up, but the damage is basically the same, and the healing from prototype member is useful because I won't use a healer in this team because yeah, Furina C2. Of course, these artifacts C0, 10, 6, 8. So yeah, these are the teams. So the showcases will be done at max power. So Arlecchino will start with the maximum bond of life that she can have. So yeah, and my team will be at near max HP in order to Furina to max out the fanfare stacks. it won't be needed because, yeah, Bennett, yeah, whatever healing that I have, but I will do that. So, let me charge a sec. Yeah, Arlecchino, yeah. Okay, thank you. Surely I will like it, but whatever. Thank you. I will charge up and then I come back. So, okay, I'm all charged up. So, yeah, let's write. The rotation is pretty simple. Like Arlecchino, Furina, Yelan, Bennett, and then Gobber. 290. And I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. Whatever. 290. I will do one more run, but yeah, I'm satisfied. 290. Also, crazy damage by Arle, but mine is C1 with the weapon. Mawika is stronger, sure, but yeah. Okay, now all done. I hope to don't die. I was focused to see the damage numbers, but whatever. I usually don't die like this. Let's try one more time. First, Arle, Furina, Yelan burst, normal attack, skill, burst, and oh, 2 turns. 2 qualcosa, 200 something. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Skirk is a kind of hard showcase because mine is C2 and the burst is what I personally care for, but also the normal attacks. So I will first do the burst damage comparison and then the final normal attack after I use the burst. Because when you use the normal attack burst, your normal attacks will be infused. So yeah, I will do that. Give me a sec. Also, because before I forgot, my Charlotte is on Thrilling Tales, so yeah, that's it. Charlotte, useless build, healing bot, yeah, noblesse, kinda standard, whatever. The rotation is pretty simple. First, Furina, then Yelan, then Charlotte, then Skirk, and see the damage. Almost 200k. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Right now, let me do the normal damage, the normal attacks damage. Yeah, I was not registering the audio. You will see it in the video, but wherever I've done the rotation, Furina, Yelan, Charlotte, burst, all of them. Then Skirk, first a normal attack string to get 2 body rifts, and then the normal attack skill after the burst. And yeah, 128, pretty good, pretty good. I'm satisfied. Now, what I'm going to do is probably Neuvilette. Wait a sec, friend. later, I'm trying to do a video. I will do Neuvilette. Yeah, I probably have to put a sticker in post-production at this, but whatever. As you can see, I'm Italian, this is Italian, whatever. My Kazuha, I think I've not shown, but is on Sacrificial Sword, just for convenience. 8th, 33 Elemental Mastery, and yeah, these are the stats. See the damage. Also keep in mind that after Mawika Burst, she will give, not here, but here, damage bonus, for the damage bonus. So yeah, keep in mind that. The rotation is the usual. Furina, Kazuha, Mawika, burst with Kazuha, and then Novi. See the damage? 48k. Yeah, standard damage. Also, let's try one more time, and then we'll go to the Chasca showcase. Okay, yeah, let's do this again. The rotation is the same. Furina, Kazuha, Mawika. Don't die, Mawika, please. Okay, let's do that. 48k, yeah. Standard damage for Neuvilette, 40-50k with C2 Furina also. Absurd, but yeah. Mine is not that well invested, so yeah. Pretty standard damage, super good. Neuvilette, one of the best DPSs in the game. Not for DPS alone, but yeah, it's consistent, so pretty good. We're going to the Chasca showcase. My Chasca is in a little weird spot because, as you may know, Chasca is able to shoot many different type of elemental damage with bullets, like this. And so, it's better to build her with attack percent. So, what that means is that damage bonus will greatly favorite her. Her damage will skyrocket with more damage bonus. Right here, Furina will give 100% because of her C1, and the C2 is just for convenience, for not bringing a healer. And Banwika will give up to 30%, like this. So pretty stacked. The 25% with Furina will not increase the damage that much, I think. We will try it. But yeah. For Chasca, Furina is pretty good. I don't know you, and sorry, you will not join right now. Okay, I'm ready. So, the rotation here is pretty simple. Furina, Bennett, Mabuika. I don't want to vape the damage of Furina right now, at least because of the showcases. And then Chasca. Also, Bennett will heal my party, so it will max the fanfare of Furina. I did not use the Mabuika burst, but whatever. As you can see, the damage is pretty high. I didn't see it like that well. I will leave it like that, just for showing off Furina. So, let's do the cementation again and hope to not die. Like this. Thanks for the fanfare. Dodge that. Okay, I'm not dead. And let's see the damage. Pretty good, 80k. Ouch. Yeah. The damage is, I think, the same. I actually did not see it, but in post-production I will highlight it for you, so don't worry. And I think it's time for the C2 showcase. So, yeah, let's do that. I said C2, I meant C3, so whatever. Let's do that. Let's activate it, and let's go. I'm super excited. I actually love Furina, as you may see. So, I'm already with Chasca, so let's do her. Let's do in reverse, just for changing things. And whatever, let's do that. Same rotation as before. Jump burst with Mabuika. It's important. Take damage for the fanfare. Skill. And let's see. I didn't see. 100k? Is like a 20k increase with babes? Yo, that's huge. That's actually huge. Whoa. I'm already satisfied, but in the meantime, let me yap a little, because Furina changed my account forever, like forever. And yeah, I think after I pulled her constellation, my account became so much better. Like, Abyss crashed. Stygian Onslaught, not crashed, but good. Decent, at least. Yeah, she's super good. Whatever. Showcases. Let's go. Furina. Bennett. Mabuika. Woo! 1 HP. 92k, something like that. I don't know why it changed. Maybe some damage bonus shenanigans or things like that, but about 100k, so 20k damage more. Insane, by the way. For a level constellation, insane. Let's try with other DPSs. Yeah, I'm super curious about Neuvilette, because that damage bonus that Furina gives is abnormous. But I don't know how will affect Novi, actually. So let's see. I'm actually pretty curious about that. Let's burst with Mabuika, with this, and let's see. 51. As I thought, not that insane, like damage boost, but pretty good. I think it's negligible, like damage bonus wise, because yeah, Novi is already stuck with damage bonus. I've expected it, so yeah. I did not pull the constellation for Novi, like at all. I've expected something like that, like 1, 2, maybe 5k damage more. 5 would be pretty good, but whatever. I've expected it, so yeah. I'm super curious about Skirk because she is I don't know how dependent of Furina. Surely is more dependent on ESCOFIER, but I don't know. I think it will be a pretty decent difference actually. I think it will be huge. If I have to say, I think she will do like 220-ish damage on it, but we'll see. By the way, the normal hits, no, not the last burst hit. So yeah, I was talking about the burst. We'll see, but I have a huge expectation. So Furina, Yelan, Charlotte, burst. Same? Sorry? Excusez-moi? What the fuck? Let me try one more time, because that will leave me pretty disappointed, actually. So, let's try one more time. I don't know what went wrong before. Probably something with the void rifts, but we'll see. Let's hope. So, let's see. Okay, do something. Definitely much more damage. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense now. I don't know what went wrong, but whatever. I'm happy with that. So, yeah. That was Skirk. Now. Let's do... I think Arle. So, Arle is the one I'm most curious about. Because her damage is insane, actually. My Arle is insane because how fair is the one. So, yeah. I'm actually pretty curious. I don't know why the damage of the first rotation was much higher. I will see if I can replicate it. I will put it in the video. I hope so. In any case, let's try. So, yeah. Remember to use the skill. It's important. Okay. Skill burst. Does not change much. And let's see. Didn't crit! 230, but after some attacks. Yeah, the damage was insane. I think it was higher, but I will have to crit on the first attack. So, let's try again. And let's hope to crit. Please. I don't want to do it again. Please. And... 260. I don't know why the first time I did more damage. I don't know. I will try 1, 2 more times. I don't know. The damage seems pretty high. The difference is not that huge, like from C0 to C1. Not like that, but good. Pretty good damage increase. Especially for Chasca. And I think also for Arlecchino. And in general, he will buff her damage too. Some times ago, I've done like 126 or 128 damage with the crab, with Furina in Vape. And this will do more damage, so yes, simply that. More damage is always nice. It's not maybe worth a constellation of her own. Probably not. Especially because now in Notcry, Furina will not help with the lunar reaction damage because of how it's calculated. I think you know by now. And yeah, it's probably don't worth a constellation, but I have the pool and I don't want to pull any Notcry characters, so for me makes sense, especially because I want my already strong DPSs to be even stronger, so yeah, I think makes sense actually. So let's try again, and let's hope that it works. Come on. Crit, and do the max damage. It wasn't a vape. Why? 200k after all of these attacks. Not bad. Let me try some more times. Why? Ah! I did not use my E. Why? It's taking so long. Let's see. 240. Don't know why. Whatever. It's strong enough, as you can see. Yeah. I think I will do 1 or 2 abyss runs in order to show off the constellation. I did not do the C2 runs, but whatever. So this is me from the future. I've had a little bit of problems with the video and also the audio, so I've re-regged all of this, and I will show you the runs under the voice, and I will dub all the things. So right now I'm showing you the enemies. I'm going to do the second half with for the showcase, because the first half is a little too restrictive, and also I will need a dendro, especially for the second and third chamber. So yeah. Also, you don't need to worry about the line disorder, because as you can see, it will increase the damage of the lunar reactions and something similar in the first half, but it's not gonna matter. So yeah, the first theme that I'm gonna use is Arlecchino Vape, and also keep in mind that I have Citlali and also Gagno. I use those two in Arlecchino Melt, and as you will see in a moment, I don't know if C3 Furina is going to be enough for making Arlecchino that strong, because Arlecchino Melt is really powerful. In any case, now let's go to the run. So, okay, I'm gonna pick energy recharge because I don't want to increase the damage of my characters even further, especially the damage of Furina, because yeah, it's not what I'm most focused about, but it's important. So, let's start. The rotation is the same as before. So, Furina, Yelan, Bennett, and then damage. This enemy in particular is pretty strange, because it has a second HP bar. When I delete all of this bar, and as you can see, it's happening pretty fast, he will have this strange bar for a little. I have to damage this bar in order to kill it. So yeah. Now the second rotation, I think I will kill him in 3 rotation, and it's pretty reasonable. Actually, it's pretty awesome, because I believe he will take more damage, more lunar action damage, sorry. But yeah, as you can see, the raw damage of my Arlecchino is super more than enough in order to kill him. So yeah, it was the first half. Now for the second one, I'm gonna pick HP percent, because if I go for attack, I will increase the damage of Arlecchino a little too much, so HP percent is perfect. Also, this chamber is pretty tanky, probably because of some specific enemy mechanics. So what I'm going to do is kill the first enemy, and then when the second appears, I will probably speed up the footage. So the rotation is this, the usual: Arlecchino, Furina, Yelan, Bennett, and then damage. As you can see, the enemy is pretty similar to the first one, because I have to delete all the HP that he has, and then I have to do damage of the second HP bar that will appear after I delete all the HP. So yeah, basically this is on the run. There's not much to see. It's pretty tedious, but it's a pretty difficult chamber. I believe if you don't have some mechanics of not cry or similar things like that. So yeah, pure damage is enough, but you have to have a lot of damage in order to do it pretty easily. So yeah, let's see you in a bit. Enjoy the damage. yeah, this was the second half, and now for the third half I will go for healing, because of course I don't want to increase the damage of Arlecchino, so healing this. I will show you on screen basically always all of these, but keep in mind that I will usually pick the same one every time. So this chamber has a boss that has, I believe, 3 shields around himself, and you have to damage them in order to delete them. They will periodically generate health, but it's not gonna matter. Also, you can do reaction against him, so I can apply Hydro and then Pyro for vaporizes. The rotation is always the same, and as you can see, he has the shield with Hydro on it. So vaporizes, and poof, the shield is already gone, basically. It's pretty easy, it's not that tanky, you just have to have some front-loading damage in order to delete it. And yeah, this chamber is actually pretty easy, because the first half is pretty difficult. The crab has a lot of health, and yeah, it's just a punching ball. A little bit of damage, and Arlecchino will kill it in no time. So yeah, this is Arlecchino. I'm pretty satisfied with her performance, because of course it's really strong. And yeah, I don't have 3 stars, but don't worry, I've used a pretty bad team on the first half, so yeah. Now let's do Skirk. The Skirk team is the same as before, and I really wanted the ESCOFIER, and this is why I'm gonna pull her and make a video on her when she runs. Okay, I'm gonna pick energy recharge, same as before, and I may Skirk C2, so her burst is really buffed, but unfortunately here I've missed the burst. I don't know how or why, but it happens, probably because the enemy dashed. And later in the second chamber you will see it again, but this time I think it's a bug, but yeah, in the meantime the boss is already half. Pretty easy stuff. Skirk is probably second best DPS in the game, and of course Monica is the first, but yeah, C2 Skirk has, yeah, enemy dead. I don't know what to say, enemy dead. For the second chamber, HP %, and here I will do the same thing, so first enemy and then speed up the second enemies. And sure, I will try to use the burst on the second enemy, you'll see it, but as I already said, it happened something, I don't know what, and the burst did not kill it. But whatever, this enemy is pretty tanky again, same as with Arlecchino, but I felt that it was much more smooth. Probably Skirk has more raw damage, or don't know, but this felt much easier, I don't know why. And yeah, first rotation enemy half, second rotation basically enemy dead. Let's see you in a bit, enjoy this. Okay, yeah, done. Now for the third chamber, it's basically the same as before, and I felt that Skirk did better on the first and second chamber, but basically the same as Arlecchino against this boss that is a normal boss with damage, just a damage cap. The damage of Skirk is much more consistent than the one that Arlecchino does, but it's basically the same actually. The damage is equal, barely equal, and that's also great because I can enjoy both of them basically the same way. So yeah, pretty easy. Now I'm going to do Chasca. And yeah, Chasca, you will see in a bit, but it's pretty good against this second health bar. And also keep in mind my Chasca is C2, so in AoE she is stronger. I don't think it's gonna matter on the first chamber, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. Okay, energy recharge again, it's useful. And now same rotation as before. Oh no, the rotation is not the same. I want to vape the Mavuka burst. I know that I can use Granite burst and then things, but this is easier. Ouch. And yeah, I've done some runs, but every time stupidly I was hit by that attack. I don't know why. And yeah, as you can see, the damage it's similar to the Arlecchino and Skirk. I don't know if it's well. This felt a little bit easier actually, probably because of Chasca that she's pretty good against this second health bar, as I said, but I don't know. Same as before, HP percent, and then I'll speed up the footage. And you know what? This chamber was a little bit harder than the others with Chasca. I don't know actually why, because that should not happen, but it did, probably because of some cooldown rotations or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, the damage is pretty good, but not insane. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. The HP bar was deleted, and then the second HP bar popped, but my rotation ended, so I did no damage to the second HP bar. And sometimes this was a problem. Well, not a big problem, because as you can see, it's basically already dead, but sometimes it was a problem. Okay, done. And yeah, now for the third chamber, I have to say it was basically the same as all the others. The damage also was basically the same, probably a little bit less, but yeah. This shows that Chasca C2 is basically equal to the others, because yeah, constellations are pretty strong, but in my opinion she is a little worse, just a little worse than the others. Now I'm going to do the Neuvilette runs. Mine is C0 R0, so don't expect a huge damage like the others, but I want to show you because it's important to have a vision of what a C0 character is going to do. Also, yeah, I'm going to pick energy recharge for convenience, but later I'm going to pick max HP. So yeah, as I've said, don't expect a huge, insane damage, but a pretty respectable ones. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've sped up the footage because, well, it's a little bit tedious. They have a lot of HP, and the Neuvilette gameplay, it's just hydro pump, hydro pump, hydro pump. It's basically that. So, yeah. Okay, first chamber done. Now for the second one, as I said, I'm going to pick HP because, well, it's easy. My Neuvilette is C0, so I think the cards are fair to him because they can increase his damage, not by much, but just a bit. And yeah, for me it's fair. You know the point, the second half is long, so I've sped it up a little bit more. If you have problems with that, don't watch it. I'm just gonna say to you, be careful. Okay, done. And now for the third one, I'm going to pick healing because my first half did it, so yeah, I had to. So, okay, let's start. I've had a little bit of bad energy management there, but don't worry, I've managed to refound all the energy to Neuvilette. Also, I've missed one hydro pump, and that's unfortunate, but it was the end of the rotation, so I had to reapply buffs. So yeah, this is basically the run. Also, I don't have Shilonen, and this is a problem because it's one of the best companion that Neuvilette could have, but whatever, it's not that important for this video. Yeah. This is so unfortunate. He had the shield before he dies. If I've tried this a little more times, probably shouldn't happen. But yeah, done. Also 3-star because my first half was a clean one rotation of the crab. And yeah, this is the video. Thank you for watching it. I really appreciate you. I'm really happy that I pulled Furina third constellation. It's strong. Not super strong, I don't think it's worth it, as I've already said it, but for me, at least it was. Now I have some primos in my bank of primo gems, and yeah, I probably should be good for ESCOFIER. I'm not planning to pull for anyone. Maybe, how is she called, the Witch of Pyro? Ashi? I don't remember, but she is pretty good. Or well, I hope so, because I don't know what she's going to do, but I like her design, so probably. And yeah, this is the video. Thank you for watching it, and thank you. This is Satar7 signing out.